Formal writing. Formal writing may have different definitions in different countries, different cultures, and different organizations. I may consider a letter written to an office or officially stated statements or something done on an official level to be called as formal, or academic writing would be considered as formal in my thinking or understanding. But it depends. In schools, sometimes whatever the children are writing, it has to be formal writing. But in certain schools, I have noticed that they also consider formal writings to be just those which are writing in a formal manner. But those writings which are not written in a formal manner, they are considered to be informal writings. Now, for formal writing, there is a certain format that the students need to understand. The teacher needs to give a lot of instructions to make the people understand, or the students understand, what it is meant by formal writing. So basically, formal writing would be the writing written in an official context. It has to be like, for example, a letter written to a manager asking him to get the prices of certain things which are a product, which are the products of that company, and it should be, it has to be very formally written down, considering that this information is going to be passed on at serious levels and something has to be considered. Whereas if you are just writing a letter to a manager which you think is very personal, and this information has not to be given to any other office or any other member, then it can be something different from formal writing. So it depends what type of writing the teacher is requiring the student to write. But whatever the teacher is requiring, she needs to instruct the students about it. Secondly, in formal writing, there are certain features. Like, for example, if you are writing a letter which is written formally, it would have something like a beginning like Dear so-and-so, Dear Mr. so-and-so, Dear Dr. so-and-so, Dear Mrs. so-and-so. It must have a title in the beginning. It cannot be like just naming somebody, Dear Tom or Dear Safa or Dear Ali. It has to have a title with the name that you are using, which is different in different setups. Somewhere you use the title and the surname, somewhere people use the first name also. But whatever is the title accompanied with the name or the surname has to be considered as formal writing. Whereas there are other features which the teacher needs to make the students familiar about, is that again at the ending of the letter there would be some formal greeting. It would not be something like see you soon. That would be something which we are going to discuss in informal writing. Also, when we are writing academic writing, it is a piece of formal writing. Usually we talk about academic writing in secondary school and higher level students, in which we are doing more of academic writing like assignments and essays, which is also expected of the teachers who are on the course. So the academic writing would mean that there is going to be nothing like as if you are talking to somebody, and you wouldn't be using those words as the words being used in spoken language. The writing of academic writing consists of words which are specialized for reading and writing, not for spoken language. And for that matter, there are some other features as well which the teacher needs to inform the students. And then whichever features she is working on, she needs to test the students on the same, because there can be a long list for the features of formal writing. And also it sometimes depends on an organization. The organization sets up a criteria that this is considered to be formal writing and this is considered to be informal writing. So whatever the criteria the teacher or the organization accepts, that should be informed to the students so that the students know what is the difference between formal writing and informal writing?